So then guys, one thing that we saw at WWDC 2024 was the ability to remote control your iPhone through your Mac. The great news is, with the brand new iOS 18 Developer Beta 2 and also the brand new Beta 2 developer for macOS Sequoia, as you can see on my screen right now, and as you can also possibly see on my iPhone right now, this is now possible. So today what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a hands-on review about this remote ability and how it works and how it's going to be really helpful for all you guys out there who own a Mac right now and also have the relevant new enough kind of iPhone out there to make this work, because this is definitely something what I really wanted for a long time. So let's see then how great this sort of remote iPhone ability is on macOS and also using your iPhone too. And without further ado, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to bring a camera closer to my MacBook so we can actually see it remote controlled over from the iPhone. So let's have a look at this right now. So then, what we have here then is my MacBook Air that I have right here. This is the one then which just got about, I think about 8 GB of RAM inside. It's just a standard MacBook Air. I think it's my M2 one. I did show it in another video that it's got the beta on it. And obviously this here is beta 2. So I'm just going to show you here. If you look right here, if I go into more information, and then if I scroll down about the information and everything, we can see that obviously we're on the beta right here. So that's all good there, that we're on the second beta, because otherwise what you wouldn't have, if I show you down here, you wouldn't have this app right here, was iPhone Miorring. Now after installing the beta 2, I can tell you now that this just appeared at the bottom, but I know for a fact it's also in the Launchpad too, so if you don't have it, it will be here. So obviously it sits at the bottom, all ready to go. And then obviously what I do have right here as well, I have my iPhone 15 Pro Max. So just to show you here, it is alive and everything. So there it is. And what I'm going to do is now I'm going to actually open up the app. So I just click on this, and as you can see, it says connecting to my iPhone, and voila, we are connected. And you can even see here what's great. It says that the iPhone is in use. This iPhone is being used from Matthew's MacBook Air. So this is my MacBook Air, and you can see it's in use. Now obviously the window here has got everything in it, and if I closed it down just to show you, then obviously I can use my iPhone again. But just to show you one more time again, if I open it, what happens is this will just disappear. And then obviously it's used. I can't actually get to it right now. I'd have to unlock my phone. Once I've unlocked it, you can see here it's lost that connection. But what I can do is I can click try again, and then it will push it over. Obviously, I think I have to lock my screen. I think that's something what I've learned, is that you actually have to lock your screen there. There we go. Then it will reconnect. You do actually have the app. You've got settings. The great thing is obviously you can change everything. You can ask every time if you want to authenticate or authenticate automatically. I've just said just do it the once, obviously, as you can see right here. And also if you have multiple iPhones, you can change it. So if I just go here to the desktop and dock settings, and we scroll down a bit, down here you can say which iPhone you want to use. I do have my other iPhone 13, what I have with iOS 18 on it too, with the beta, so I can change that if I wanted to. So you can actually choose which iPhone you want, which is really cool. So with that out all the way, let's have a look then. Let's move this a little bit more over here so we can have a little bit more of a play. So I think what we can't do is you can't really resize it or anything like that, but you do actually have like your few buttons at the top to bring back to like the home page and whatnot, so that is quite useful. But obviously you can use all the abilities. So here I'm just scrolling here on the actual sort of touch sort of pad here of my iPad, and I can, not my iPad, my MacBook, and I can move around, and it does seem quite flowy, and obviously it's not as fast as actually using it on the actual iPhone. But for example, we can open up apps, so I can open up YouTube for example, and you know, I'll just watch a bit of a Doctor Who sort of thing. But let's say one of my videos here, I can click on that video, and if I'm right, I think sound passes through. So let's have a look. Big upgrades, including some big battery life and design changes. Let me tell you about these big wow features today. So like I said guys, it's crazy to think that the iPhone 16 models are just around. Let's see if we can make that full screen. What happens if I do that? Does it go landscape? It does, look at that. So the iPhone will actually go landscape too. So we press play. Now. And today I want to go over the main design changes and also the big battery changes that we're going to see in the iPhone 16 models. Some of these leaks you might have seen So it literally is a like for like what you're getting there. I love it how it's just changed there. So if I go back to a landscape, so if I click this, it should go back to portrait. There we go. It takes a second or two to do that. But that is really, really cool. So we can actually navigate around and everything. And then obviously, you know, some of you guys have been commenting. Oh, I've just opened it up a little bit more. So let's say some of you guys have got a comment here. If I wanted to do a reply, let's see if I can do that. Does the keyboard come up? So can I just use the keyboard? Yes, it does. So if I just use the keyboard here, it can work absolutely fine. So that is really, really awesome. Whilst we're going through this demonstration, something else I just want to quickly mention to you guys is the giveaway we're doing on this channel for this. This here is an M3 MacBook Pro, and we're going to be doing the giveaway this Friday on the 28th of June. And all the details, I'm actually going to put a link to the video with all the details for this giveaway we're doing on this MacBook Pro M3. But let me just tell you a little bit more about it. So this here is a MacBook Pro M3 with 16 gigabytes of RAM, up from 8 gigabytes of RAM, and it also has 512 gigabytes of storage inside of it too. The great thing is, when we actually get the full sort of public beta of macOS Sequoia and also the public beta of iOS 18, if you want to get that, you'd be able to run this remote ability that you're seeing right here, like on this MacBook Air I have right here too. So you'll be able to do this, or if you want to wait out September time to get the full version, you'll be able to do this. This is really, really cool. You still have a chance also to enter into this giveaway. So all you need to do to enter into this giveaway, what's happening at the end of this week, like I said, and all the details are in that video in the description of this video, is just put down in the comments below of what Apple gear you're hoping to get in 2024. Other technology gear, maybe you're going to get that new PS5 Pro or something else. Let me know in the comments below. And also guys, like I said, it is going to be to 1 subscriber on this channel. So if you are brand new here, make sure you have subscribed to this channel, also that notification bell to enter in too, and also follow all the details in that video what I keep talking about in the description of this video, because there is a little form to fill in as well, but it's really, really easy to do so. The other thing I just want to quickly say guys, sadly there are lots of scammers and spammers out there, people still impersonating me too. So yeah, if you do see these people, do not part with money, you know, do not send them WhatsApp messages or anything like this, do not pay for postage. I'll be paying for this and also taxes too on this international giveaway, so please do ignore them, or better still, you can see right here, please do report them. So here we are then, here's a game. So this is GTA San Andreas, so let's just see what happens. I can't really move really, let's have a look. How can I actually move very well? This is tricky. I'm using the keyboard here, pressing W like you'd automatically think. So games are not really that stable. So I press the run button. I know what I want to do. I actually want to move this forwards here. There we go. Oh, I see, I forgot. Yeah, in this game you've got the controls. What an idiot, you know. There we go. So yeah, it's still the same controls if you want to do it. Oh gosh, this is tricky to do this on the trackpad and everything. And then obviously it says tap to get on the bike. So let's tap on the bike. Let's have a look. Oh gosh. Can we do the flick? Let's have a go then. So obviously we need to move forward with 1, if we can do that. Let's try some settings here. I want to see if we can actually redefine the controls as it's said here. Let's say the touch layout is the adapted ones. So touch steerings, let's do flick. Let's see what happens there. So obviously what we want to do is we want to go back. And let's go back again. And let's see what happens. You can see how rubbish I am with this. Oh gosh. It didn't really work there, did it? So I'm trying to move it down. Tap the pedal to hold down. There we go, it's trying to move. This is trickier than it looks here in this game. I don't think it was designed for this. So obviously, yeah, moving it on here. Trust me guys, not just me being stupid, I've played this game before, but it's just not wanting to move whatsoever. I can just press the buttons and everything. I just can't do anything. So yeah, the main thing is though, this is a game though what is running remotely over, and this does work, so that is pretty cool to see. There we go, we come back out of the game there, but obviously we can use all our other different bits and pieces, our other different bits and apps and whatnot, so that is really cool that we can just scroll around, and I'm sure there's going to be more opportunities. One thing I will say is though guys, what you cannot do yet at the moment is that you cannot move files from here in this remote to your actual desktop. There's no ability to do that at the moment. Apple even said this is a feature what's going to come later on down the line in another beta, probably even after the release of iOS 18 and Sequoia as well, macOS Sequoia coming out, so we won't be able to do that. And that is one thing I am looking forward to, that I'll be able to just drag a file from here to my desktop, for example, or into like the Finder window if I wanted to do that, and that would be really, really cool to have that ability. But there we go, that is the first kind of demo there, very, very rough demo of iPhone mirroring. And the second you don't want it anymore, you can just quit it, obviously, and then obviously the iPhone has come back on. Like I said, if you did open up your iPhone, it will just quit it out anyway automatically. And there we have it, guys. That is the new remote ability, or the remote iPhone ability. I know it's been a bit brief, this video. I haven't given this full-on details about everything with it, but I will say this, it does look really, really, really cool. The other thing to mention is, like I did say earlier, is that the ability to move files between, say, your iPhone here and to your desktop, that is something that Apple have said are going to be coming much more later on down the line. This will be a feature release after iOS 18 has officially come out, and also macOS Sequoia, so maybe you might see this before the end of 2024, maybe into early 2025, but this is definitely a feature I will really, really want, because at the moment I just kind of like AirPlay, or I kind of airdrop everything over to my Mac when I need to do that. So yeah, this will be really, really useful. I can just remote click and drag it. That will really, really help me. I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to that. But first impressions, this is really, really cool, really stable. I absolutely love this remote ability, and I want to know what your thoughts are on this too. Is it something that you'd be using on your Mac and your iPhone, or is this maybe tempting you to get yourself a Mac now and have an iPhone too, or maybe you own one of these, you're going to buy the other? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And also, guys, it's time to wrap up this video, so if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. Also, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons too, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. Until next time, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.